Hi, parents, this is Ritu again, and today we are discussing a topic called leaving a door. So, as we all know, sometimes it is pretty embarrassing when a toddler or a kid just announce something which is a brutal honesty in front of the guest, and we were like, oh my god, isn't it? We all have been through that situation. Sometimes it is between the personal stuff, sometimes it is more casual stuff, and sometimes it is a serious stuff. And when it comes in that way, it is important to address it, because now the kids are brutally honest. And when we you go to teens, or when you go to the high school stuff, and when they listen to or overhear there, oh, I guess my parents are racist, or my parents are too religious, or my parents are too confined or too conservative, or a boomer generations or something like that. They always have a lingo in relation to that. The problem with that is they are very less conscious of what they're talking about. Even sometimes they use their gaslighting, love bombing, which are basically the narcissistic terms in the world, which are going everywhere at the moment. And you just take aback that they can use it for teachers, for parents, for friends, or possibly anywhere around them. The worst part of using these words is they are not even aware what these words are and what's the depth and seriousness of these things are. um, so as I always say, that the communications needs to be less violent or non-violent basically, and but it is really hard. There will be a swearing word, there will be some very harsh words in regards with their self-esteem, in regards with their confidence, in relation to their overall socio-psychological development. When we overlook, or when we do not find these things in the conversations, that's when it gets a bit tricky. So we have to be really very aware and conscious when we're having a conversations with our kids, or when anybody leaves the door, whether it's your guest or relatives or friends or a family. When they leave a door, how do you opinionate it in front of a kids will change the whole course. Maybe the way you are portraying it is the way we have been brought up culturally, but do your kid have that understanding in that vision or not? Hence, this conversations becomes little more in deep and more important to tell them the context, because some things are cultural, which might not be that escalating. But when a kid, or basically if you move to a different country, or if you are in a different environment or set of a people, it may be taken bit differently as well. I hope you are on same page with this. It's a bit heavy, but it's also true. So suppose telling a little thing, oh, they didn't like a food so they don't eat it, it's just being a casual conversation, but your kid can say what you cook was worse. It's just a bit of an example, but how you portray it will change your whole course of understanding about you in opinion of your kids, and then how they are less conscious in making them friends and everybody aware. That enhances the problem as well. I hope you are trying to make this point more validating by your expertise in parenting as we are growing all together. But it is important to address that as well, and that cultural difference, the inheritance difference, the social difference, and the environmental difference which you are in, they are multiple factors. And because of the globalizations, because of the easy access to the informations, it sometimes make it worse, and sometimes it's open, we have to increase or bring our vision more broader. So we have to, whenever we are commenting in terms of the communities, in terms of the religion, in terms of the opinions which could impact your vision in the kid's eye, hamper, because you are not meaning it in that way, but they are taking it in that way. So that's a very minute difference. Sometimes we may ignore it. Sometimes we need to sit and have a word with them that what we meant by that, because that was a casual conversations during our days, right? So that brings us to the conclusion of it, and I hope that you will give it a sight and you will give it a thought, and do share your comments, and wish you a very happy parenting. Thank you.